am back with another video. This is a video of our trip to South Dakota. We were actually traveling from North Dakota to South Dakota. We made a couple of stops. We were heading to Mount Rushmore, made it a couple stops, so it was a all-day thing. And we were going to stay in South Dakota that night, but we did go back home to North Dakota. That's when Mike was actually working in North Dakota. But when I say this day was a long but exciting and enjoyable day, it definitely was. Big ups to my husband for taking me out to explore. So this Mr. Liquor store, we actually saw it like from the interstate, and he got off to just see what they had and what their prices were in comparison to maybe Alabama or North Dakota where he was. I don't know. And I was just catching some shoots from the store, getting some goodies.
Soggy dollar.
Soggy dollar. Ew.
Engine oil.
Gross. I don't want none of that gin. You said organic though. Ugh.
This shit right there.
What is that?
I don't know. It looks like a bottle.
Moscato?
No, you know them hustlers, man. As soon as you get off the cruise ship, them hustlers, they be trying to hustle you into going on the little tour.
Yeah.
They be like, you can't get this nowhere else but here. And here it is, right here in South Dakota. They lying there. Proof right there. Let them hustle food.
So basically what he was just telling me is like those bottles that were on that top, I can't explain how they look. Anyway, he said that when they be getting off the cruise ship and they be selling it like at the port, like it's some exclusive to Mexico or something, when we way in South Dakota and they got the same bottles. But anyway, that was his point that he was proving. And just like that, we're back on the road.
Am I talking to the wind? Are you really listening?
I'm gonna interject right here and say, as a passenger princess, I do sit on the passenger side and sometimes read signs that are on the road. That's what I do while we're traveling, and sometimes we stop.
Help me to see your hand, even when I don't.
So here in Bear Country, there are several different animals. So what I will try to do is kind of, if I see them, I'm going to try to tell you what they are. I don't know what I did to the brochure, because it tells you, the brochure tells you the area that they're in, but I lost my brochure, so I'm looking online right now. So the first animal that we're seeing here is going to be the reindeer. Mike was trying to get a picture. I was trying to get a video. I don't know if you see him. He's back in front of the tree there. Those are the reindeer. They're not regular deer. They're actually reindeer.
Where do I begin? I've been looking deep within my soul.
Picture here are some of the female deers. And then there's a good shot of one of the reindeers. Beautiful, just beautiful. Now this one is a wolf. It was the let me see. It was the Arctic wolf. That was the bighorn. And Mike, I think Mike really liked the Bighorn, so yeah.
Been feeling afraid of it all. What if I take the first step and I fall? Will you be there beside me? I need you to guide me with patience. I'm learning to crawl.
If you can see way out on the hill, those are bears. It's a whole bunch of different kinds of bears, but we were coming up on the bears. They did have black bears mostly, but some of the bears were brown. But I just know for a fact black bear was one of the bears that was in the brochure. Here, the bear was like in the middle of the road. So like the cars that were in front of us, I guess they were like either they were looking at other things or either they were scared to go by the bear because they were scared he was gonna get up and like start moving. But me and Mike ended up going around some of those cars.
Nobody's ever told the winner, move on, it's time for spring.
Here we see the mountain lions is what's inside the little, behind that little stone. And then we have just a few more black bears. He was like frolicking in the water.
When you think you've had enough, might as well find your song and a prayer to pray. 'Cause they're gonna come, they're gonna go, might move fast and might move slow, might bring sunshine, might bring rain, full of joy or full of pain.
And then here are our buffalo. We've seen quite a few buffalo between North Dakota and South Dakota. They're everywhere up there. The next little animals are around like the front, almost the end, and they're called a peccary. It's kind of it's a mid-sized pig-like animal. And these were pictures that we took in the front. And just like last time, we are back on the road after a few pictures because we had places to go.
And trust the God who loves you.
On this ride, I actually enjoyed the scenery. I love getting a little footage of like the mountains and the hillsides. They were very beautiful. So that's what you're seeing here. And that's like a makeshift tunnel inside of a stone. And this was a little town that we passed through. Very cute. I don't think it was anything going on. But, and you know, it was beautiful. And it was beautiful trying to get that scenery as well.
Change. Oh, they're always gonna change. So take a breath, breathe, rest, believe that everything will work out for the good. 'Cause they're gonna come, they're gonna go, might move fast and might move slow, might bring sunshine, might bring rain, full of joy or full of pain. But for anybody out there feeling afraid that you're gonna be stuck in the same old place, seasons always change. Seasons always change.
So we have finally made it to Mount Rushmore. Of course, we had to get pictures before we went in. I did leave out that we actually drove to South Dakota that night and then stayed in the hotel, and then that morning we left to go to Mount Rushmore. But y'all, imagine going in the middle of South Dakota nowhere on a dirt road. Yeah, Mike took me on the dirt road in the middle of nowhere. I told him we don't need to ever do that again. To some following the GPS, man. And then it was like a shortcut. We could have went around the main road. We found out that later. I was like, next time, yeah, don't do that. It's a dirt road. Just keep going straight. Your map will reroute you. Of course, we took pictures before we went into the park as well. Yeah, just enjoy the scenery. Self-explanatory. You know what you're looking at.
So here we are again, walking up. This is a mountain. We're walking up the mountain.
Presidential trail.
Oh, the presidential trail. He's trying to make me be correct.
Howdy. All right.
For half a mile, but it's going up. That's probably gonna be my issue. Well, at least I ain't as steep as what's the name of that mountain?
Man, we just started. They don't tell it. Don't call it out.
Okay, well I ain't gonna say nothing else then. Alright. So now I am embarking on a journey of 425 steps up and down.
So now we're coming up on some of the stuff for the Lakota Indians, the TPs, and it was actually a descendant of the Lakota Indians, and he told us the story of a couple of people that were famous, that were Lakota, and you know their contributions. Also, let us know about the native Hawaiians that invented the surfboard. His name was Duke Kahanan Moku, if I'm saying that right. Before we left, we went and got some of the Memorial Team ice cream. It is said to be known as the vanilla ice cream made from Thomas Jefferson's 1780 recipe. It had some flavors like cocoa berry. I can't remember what flavors we got. All I know is that it was delicious. The next thing we went to see was the Crazy Horse exhibit, which they had just, they haven't finished it fully yet. So only thing they have on the exhibit it carved out is his face and his hand, as you see above the horse. We went and saw like what it's supposed to look like when it's finished is this white statue here, and alongside the white statue is the history of it. I advise that you go and look that up about Crazy Horse and all the things that we saw, because a lot of this stuff is not taught in schools. It is American history, but it's not taught in school. So I do advise it, if you're looking at this, try to research some of this stuff that you're seeing, because you're not going to get all the story in school. The kids are not going to get it unless they actually go and see it or they're taken to these places. Anyway, on to the next. This area is another wildlife park that we rode through. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but this is where we saw more buffalo and things of that nature. So yeah, here we are going through to look at more animals and more history. I love it.
It's a baby. To my rubbing the tree.
Yeah. He look like a little dog. We're like, what
Get
is
out
this?
and go pet it.
Okay, no.
Get out and go over there and pet it.
I ain't petting that.
Ain't it
thing.
cute?
No, it look like a dog.
Go over there and pet it. Come here, boy.
And I promise y'all, this buffalo in the bag, it looked like it had the face of an old man.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Next, we saw donkeys. They were kind of like in an open field, and you can get out, park, and go walk up. I'm not doing that. Those animals are living in their own habitat. I'm not fooling with them. But people were out there because this was actually one of the parks that you weren't restricted. So it's kind of go at your own risk as far as going out. But the animal's not going to bother you as long as you're driving down the road.
So the hair finally came down. And we didn't find the Costco because they don't have a Costco here. But they do have a Sam's. So we in this thing.
Last but not least, we went to the famous Sturgis. We went to the Knuckle Saloon in Sturgis. Sturgis is a city in the Black Hills of South Dakota. It's famous for its hosting the annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. The food was good.
We have made it to the Knuckle Saloon. I was going through withdrawals because I hadn't had anything to eat today. I was having a headache. We done made it. 6:45. We done made it. How many places we went to? How many places we went to? 3. We went to Bear Country, Mount Rushmore, and I want to say Custer. What's the name?
Custer State Park. Custer State Park.
Custer State Park, and then went to San Clear. Now we're at the Knuckle Saloon, at the Sturgis Knuckle Saloon.
At the Knuckle Saloon in Sturgis.
At the Knuckle Saloon in Sturgis. Make sure I get it right.
Home of the largest motorcycle rally in the world.
Home of the largest motorcycle rally in the world, Craig.
So this is it. We're headed home. This is a very short video, and I hope that you enjoyed.
So we decided to come on back, but I gotta show y'all my shoes I got at Bear Country. I don't have house shoes here, so I got these babies.